Hello, it is Jack here, and I'm just going to shut the door, and actually I'll leave it open. It's very warm this week. It doesn't help having a big, beefy, powerful computer. But yes, we're doing Zeepkist. I think I've mentioned this a few times now, that I've been alluding to this, in that, we're doing Zeepkist today, and I have made a lot of tracks. I've made a lot. I've actually found that I've really been enjoying it during my free time, just creating a bunch of maps and just having a good time. So if you wanted to join in Zeepkist right now, the room is now open. I've just opened up the room. It is now there. I am now just going to launch it up and get all levels ready by loading up the playlist I've got. It's going to be quite a thing. We're going to be going through all my levels, absolutely all of them. It's going to become somewhat ridiculous. It's going to be a lot of levels, and this is going to take a long time. So we're not actually going to be repeating levels at all. It's just going to be, we're going one after the other. The first 4, technically, you've already seen, but everything after that is completely new, barring one. And I've also put them in order that I made them. So this should be a very interesting stream. And also, just to say thank you as always. Thank you to Internet Philosopher for the subscription. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but anyway, regardless, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm really interested to see what everyone's going to be thinking to my levels and all that. I'm really excited to see what people think. So it should be interesting, and we'll see who joins. But yeah, since we've got a lot of levels to get going through, let's actually jump into the game. So here we are, we're in the game. As you can see, I've got a few mods already installed. You can see I always forget it's flipped to the camera. Up there, you can see that we have the author times for each level. Now, if you're going to watch through this, you can see. You can see. Also, I've realized that I need to tab back out. There we go. I realized I can move a few things. Oh, no, can I? I can move the chat. I can move the chat up so that it's not in the way of everyone chatting in game. Does mean that the chat here is going to be cut off, but should be fine. I can still read you fine. That's the thing that matters. I can read you fine. But yes, nonetheless, we're going to get started. The first few levels, like I said, are old levels you've already seen on here before anyway. So I'm not too worried about this. And yes, as you can see, these are all the names. There's 2 pages, and there's in total there's 16 tracks. I know it says, or it would say 15, but I'm in the way. But the first one is 0, therefore 16 tracks total. I'm having about 8 minutes per one. And on some tracks, you're going to need all that time to even finish once. So yeah, this is going to be something interesting. A lot of levels. Again, first of all, you've seen everything after that is completely new. So 12 new tracks-ish. One of them, if you took part in the 50 block challenge at all for the Super League, you've technically already seen it, and that being Pastel Wave, but I have an extended version of it, which makes it a little bit more different, a little bit more interesting, and obviously isn't part of the 50 block limit. So regardless, we will get to that when we get to it. Let's get started with Ran Out of Paint. You remember this from a stream, if you were there for this. Generally, the idea is, of course, it always starts with level 01, but here we are. We're actually going to properly drop in now. Hopefully, we get some people joining. I know there's about only, I think, 22 people on right now. But yeah, technically, this was the first track I made in Zeepkist. This is a very long time ago. And yeah, as you can see, I hold the world record for this. My personal best and the world record are technically the same because, yeah, I own both. Because I found a really stupid shortcut on this track, which I didn't intend to be there. Well, I half intended to be there, but also half didn't. But regardless, it's there. And as you can see, I've got ghosts. So, okay, so there's quite a few mods I've got installed on this. So I've got the ghosts, I've got author times, I've got a few things. So the idea is that you basically, when we have world records, we can see them and view them as we're doing things. But yeah, the actual shortcut for this, really stupid. You just arms up, directly go over, land, and it's a 50-50 chance. I say 50-50. There's a chance that your wheels will just explode. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. Ideally, we kind of want to land like that. We turn around, and oh, you can see my personal best got there a little bit faster. Then the idea is, oh, I'm doing a flip this time. Interesting. And yeah, then you just fall straight to the exit there because obviously this was when I was first starting. I only had 30 minutes to build a track, and yeah, it was a real pain trying to work around the editor at the time. Nowadays I'm better, much better, but yes. So if I quickly list to photo mode, we'll see if anyone joins. We don't know. Hopefully people join. The problem is right now I think Ronan's also doing a lobby, so chances are people are always going to go to him. Which I'm not thinking about, I'm not salty about or anything, but it is just a case of like, yeah, he's big. It's very much a case of like, yeah, I can't really compete in that regard, but you know. Hopefully people come have a watch. People come try out the levels. They get very interesting later on. I've done some very interesting levels that I hope people will like. I think they're really interesting. Yeah, I am quite happy with how my levels turned out. Hence why I'm doing an entire stream on them, and I've made 12. Originally I planned, I was like, okay, I'll be happy I can do the stream when I've got like 8. Because then I was I can mix them with the other ones. We do like about 10 minutes each. That should make out like 2 hours. That should be pretty good. That's good for a stream. And then I made more. And then I made really long ones. I was like, yeah, we're going to need time. In fact, it won't surprise me if, especially for a certain track, we have to extend the time because that is a really, really tough track. And I'll be really interested to see if anyone can actually finish it other than me. So yes, the challenge has been laid. I don't think anyone else will actually be able to complete it. I will be surprised if anyone completes it because it links up a lot of the things in levels that I know for a fact a lot of the pros hate. But here's the thing. Once you get it down, you can do it quite easily. So it's just a case of you have to learn the track. Once you learn the track, it's pretty fun and you can get really consistent with it. Also, yes, just for fun now, I'm doing it the long way around. But yeah, you can get really consistent with it. It can be really fun. You can have a really good time with it. Just know that it's also really hard. Oh, leg itches. Like I said, it's very warm here in the UK right now. We're ramping up for another heat wave right at the end of summer. It's an absolute pain. Next week, actually, we're set to hit highs of about 30 degrees, which I know isn't a lot. 30 degrees Celsius, by the way. Which I know isn't a lot compared to other countries, but you have to keep in mind the humidity here because we're basically a massive island. We're just an island surrounded by water. So humidity gets really high here. Plus, all of our houses are kind of built to insulate because we're used to it being cold. Yeah, thanks global warming. Real big thanks. I'm melting. I'm hating it. Even then, the whole thing of people are like, oh yeah, when you chop off your hair, Jack, because spoilers, I used to have long hair. It's like, oh, when you chop off your hair, you'll be fine. You'll be so much nicer. You won't have to deal with the heat. That was a lie. And the beard isn't even the thing. It's still the head that I sweat on. It's awful. So yes, anyone else with long hair, when they tell you that, oh, it'll be fine, it won't. That was horrible. Hopefully we get some people to join. I know there's not many people on right now. But I thought, EU, all that, hopefully some people will be online. I also plugged in the Discord. So, hey, if you're on the Zeepkist Discord, there's a link in... Actually, no, I was going to say there's a link in there to the stream, but if you're hearing this, you're already here. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully some people join. I know before we had, I think we had Arda join as well. And I've joined in a few of his things as well. I quite liked his little review of my track for Zeepkist Super League, the 50 block challenge, which was Pastel Wave. Yeah, it'd be quite nice to see if anyone comes in, says hi, all that. Would be nice. Would be nice. As you see, yeah, I'm doing it a long way now, just to kill time, have a bit of fun. Plus, currently I'm still number 1 in the track anyway, so yeah, no one's even close yet. But hey, also keep in mind, even if you're watching this in the VOD, like watching this afterwards, if you're liking what you're seeing, please feel free to come subscribe. We like to quite do regular streams and stuff quite regularly. We stream guaranteed once a week. Although lately we have been doing some extra streams. So if you're liking those, stick around because we're enjoying them as well. We're going to do more. What they're going to be, I don't know. But we're going to do more. That went horribly. I was going to do one more of the like shortcut, just see if I can get a better time. Oh, that was really bad. Don't do that. Oh no, previous me was still faster. I can't beat myself. Weird phrase. But yeah, obviously we're starting off with all the old tracks that I've done. But yeah, if you looked on the workshop, you'd be surprised. All of a sudden, I just posted like 12 new tracks all at once. Actually, no, it was about 11 actually. 11 tracks. Well, no, then also a collection. I've also got a workshop collection that I'll update regularly of just whenever I make a new track, it will go in there. Regardless of where I make it, where it's a stream, offline, wherever, they'll all go in there. There we are. No one's here, but regardless, I'm going to GG myself in the chat. There we go. There's no one else to say it back. But hey, I got a win, technically. Even if it was just against me. Now the fun thing is this track, you can kind of no hands. It kind of just works. We're going to see. If you remember this track was kind of a no hands. Oh, no. Died. So yeah, these were the first, I think these are part of the first streams I did as part of Zeepkist was, yeah, just 30 minutes, let's build some tracks and then play them, along with a few other tracks, I believe it was. Now, technically, there is potentially a cut here where you jump down the entire thing, because there's no shortcut, no, there's no checkpoints here or anything. So, that's actually very forgiving. My modern tracks, the tracks I've made recently are nowhere near as forgiving. Like, nowhere near. You will have a bad time. Oh, just under author, man. Oh, hey, record submitted. I have the world record. There are some tricks as to get faster on the pipe as well. But yeah, if you really wanted to and you wanted to risk it here, technically you could try and jump down. Hey, someone has joined. Yes, welcome. Hopefully, it'd be nice. The thing I'd wish I could put as well is I'd recommend people to potentially have if you're playing with this, have the stream on in the background so you can hear me talking. That way, you can type in the chat and I'll respond to you. But it's easier for me to talk than it is to, other stuff. But yeah, this is a very simple, easy track. They get better. This is an early track, obviously. They get better. It's weird. This technically could have been. I could have put this if I knew about it at the time. I could have submitted this to the gravity one, because this you can just go. It's like, yeah. Although, to be honest, I also feel like with the time I've left for quite a lot of these earlier tracks, You don't need them because they're quite short, but you get like 8 runs in. So you got 8, especially for these ones because they're just under a minute. You've got at least 8 good runs you can try and get in. There we go, down 40. New world record. I've also learned a few different tricks you can do to try and get your times a little bit faster in the bobsleighs. This is another reason why I like using a controller in this game. It means that you can keep a precise angle. Oh no, I'm slowing down. No, that's not a good time at all. It's really not a good time. Ideally for these especially, you want to be right on the edge because, like right in the middle, because you're turning but you don't have to do any input, so it means you're going to do nothing but gain speed. At least that's my understanding of the best way to gain speed in these. Because you're going to do nothing but gain speed, you're just going to keep going faster. That's kind of... Oh! That's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. I think it'll be interesting as well. I want to see the world record ghost for... what is it? Oracle. Because I had to look at it online, actually, and it is wild. It is wild. I just hope I can get some extra people to come in and join as well. I like it when there's lots of people in the lobby, because then it's just like, oh, people are going to find things and it's really fun. I've actually been really enjoying joining other people's lobbies as well. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, slow. Very slow time. Try again. It's really fun joining with other people, and especially watching how the pros do it, which is like the top players in the game. It's been really fun sort of learning tricks from them, seeing their approaches to maps and all that. Don't get me wrong, nowhere near as good as them, but it's... You learn methods, you pick things up. It's really fun. Oh, I'm behind myself. Not fun. Oh, did not mean to do that. I mean, potentially shortcut there, I guess. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Regardless, we will see how things go. But once again, if you're in the stream and you're liking what you're seeing, or you're watching the VOD afterwards, please do feel free to subscribe. It really, really does help us out. And hey, if you subscribe while the live stream's on, we get a little thing that comes up here. And thank you. We've even now fixed it so it even reads out a text-to-speech thing that I can hear. Turns out, for after the ages, I didn't realize it was muted. So whenever people were subscribing during the streams, I didn't hear it. But the other downside is that unless you have public subscriptions on, so that anyone publicly can actually see who you subscribe to, it doesn't come up on the activity feed, so I don't notice. Which is a shame. It is a shame. Yeah, nearly over. Then these were the simple tracks. After this, we get to the fun tracks. And I'll even put it in chat, just be like, okay, now we're coming to the fun tracks. Because you can do this mainly hands-off, I'm going to type in now. There we are. More fun tracks coming after this one. The real fun tracks. The good tracks. The tracks I'm proud of. And he's gone. Really? I said I was going to have more fun tracks. Why did you leave? No. Oh well. To be fair, this one's like this. There's a reason why I did it in order that I made them, is because they get better as time goes on. That's literally the whole idea. Just time gets better. It gets better as time goes on. So. No, I don't think I've actually played this track since I did it on the stream, actually. I've literally not played it. Oh well. Let's go to photo mode. You can see it's a very simple track. Very simple. As you can see, I was rushing. I made it in like I literally made it in half an hour. So, and again, I'll GG myself because no one's there. Tasty. There we go. Okay, so here's now one of the more fun ones. This is Space Heist. Hopefully some of you can actually remember this. This is one that I showed off a while ago. I was very happy with this. I made 2 tracks and I was like, yes, I'm very happy. And I believe it was Arda. Oh no, the Rollman has the world record for this at 43 seconds. Now this is, I'm showing the intended way first. The intended way you're meant to take this. That you go up here. Go up here, you go up high. You turn and you go down. You try not to crash. I'm crashing. That's really not what you're meant to do. I'm down a wheel and I've flown us into space. That's not the intended way to do it. Like at all. It's not the intended way at all. A good thing you can do is turn there. I'm going to do it the intended way first because when we showed this off, we found, I say we, it was an unintended but really fun shortcut was found. And again, this, I believe it was Arda that found this. I'm not entirely sure. You can go back and check. Obviously, the stream is still there. But yeah, it was found and it's a really, really fun shortcut. Okay, there we go. Going through. And through. Come on, go for the cats. No! Oh, ever so slightly wide. That's no fun. That's no good. But yeah, as you can see, 43 is currently the world record. I will do it once normally, and then I will do the really fun shortcut. Don't be wrong, the shortcut is hard. It is a really, really difficult shortcut. It's even more difficult when you don't get on the pipe. In fact, I'll show you the shortcut now. It's just you turn left. Right at the start, you turn left. Land down here. And land down here. Not like that. You're not meant to land there. You have to land on the pipe. Land on the pipe. Like so. Then you land down here. Again, that... You'd think that might be faster. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You've got to land on the pipe and you've got to go around. Because the idea is that you're also trying to generate some speed. So we have to land this side. Oh! You got to get the bounce just right. That's the problem is this is a Unity game. I say it's a problem. It's a problem in Unity. And that being that... Obviously, there are random physics bounces. None of the physics are determined in this at the start. It's very much a case of... I mean, it's a fun little shortcut. The problem is you won't actually know if it's faster until you get to the end because there's no... For a while, my thing was I'm not going to put checkpoints. In the end, though, I also realized that hang on, that's actually kind of a problem because now no one can see if what they're doing is faster or not. So you can do a bit of a wall ride there. Oh, just ran the gap there. Oh! If I hadn't let go of the turn, that would have worked. But I don't actually know if that run was actually any faster. Like at all. Now, the next one is Oracle after this, which is obviously the maps you've seen before. After this, that's when we get into the new maps. Ideally, you want to try and land that as best as possible to retain as much speed, because you don't get any more speed till you get to that booster. So you really want to try and keep on it as best as you can. There we are. That's better. Nope. Crashed. Okay, and then you just hold it. You're gonna get really close there, and Time. 50 seconds. So yeah, the fact that someone got 43 is unreal. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, I have also tried just skipping down there. That didn't work either. We had a whole thing of loads of people coming in with this and trying to see if what would work and what wouldn't. As you can see, I've got more speed here, which means I'm guaranteed to have a bit of a faster time. You want to maximize your speed as much as you can. And there, I've lost a lot of speed, yeah. But I'm not immediately crashing. Slower. Slower. But no, one of the fun things about this track is that it's all enclosed in a cube. There's the fire. You never actually see it in the track, but it is there. Initially, this was actually going to be like a prison heist, but I decided that I can't be able to build all the stuff I wanted to with it. So instead, it ended up being space, because that's way easier. And in fact, you know what I'm going to do now? Host controls, we're going to go to room settings. We're going to rename it. Check out my new maps. Yeah, there we go. So the room ID is hidden. It's visible. It's in the lobby. There we go. Go to settings. New maps. There we are. Hopefully that might bring in some more people. Hopefully. The problem is a lot of people will probably just be in with Ronan right now. I don't blame them. He always picks out some really good maps. I do like his lobbies. But I don't like live streaming someone else's lobbies. If I'm going to live stream, I'm going to live stream my own stuff. Or my own choice in maps. Which is stuff I'm pretty sure I've done before. I've shown off like maps I like. But a lot of people who started making a lot of new tracks, and they've been really, really good. I've joined in a few lobbies, and people are getting really good at making tracks in this. Making some stuff that's really innovative and really fun. Faster, there we go. Still not even beat my own author time yet. Which is not fun, but yeah. And unless I beat my author time now, this is it. This is the final run. Then we move on to Oracle. Oh, really wide there. Not fun. Yeah, no, I can't finish. I'm not going to get a faster time. I can't beat the world record. It's a shame. I don't even own the world record on my own map, but then I don't think many people do, so. Yeah, not long left now. But it's fine, it's fine. Round ending, I'm not going to GG myself. At this point, if I do it 3 times, it's just sad. But here we go, Oracle. This was the one I was this is the track I was most proud of at the time. This is a very, and again, the Roman with the world record. So it's a multi-path track, but all ends in the same place. So you don't have to take that turn. You can go forward and go this way. You can go down to the loop. And the loop had you go really, really fast. And the whole idea of this was that I came up with the initial track. And then I tried to make sure that every other track was about the same time. But because of how I did the checkpoints, there's quite a lot of cuts. So, yeah. Actually, there's a lot of testing that was done just to try and get so you're gonna always be able to do this quite well. I tried to get it so everything would line up nicely. Because of where I put everything, it just wasn't quite working. Hey, Wabigan, welcome to the stream. Oh, welcome to the playlist, rather. Yes, this is Oracle. multi-path track. And yeah, so this is one of the intended ways to take this. It's you can also do that, but you're gonna have a lot of speed, so you have to be able to manage it, which I did not. So yeah, very, very long track. At the time, I thought this was going to be the longest track I'd ever make. Then I made longer, which you'll see. A lot of the tracks are very, very difficult. So one of the shortcuts is to just go here. Completely unintended, and I was amazed when someone did that. It was absolutely amazing. You want to brake slightly here and not do that. Here I am trying to show off a shortcut, and I just die. But yeah. Nope, someone's not having a good time. So the idea is it'll slow you down so you can take the lamp properly. But then yeah, you want to jump off here, go across, and you go. Okay, let's try this again. Try this again. Because interesting enough, what they did is they stayed on this path for the world record. Break. And someone's gone again already. They just can't cut it. Can't cut it. We're not wrong. It's a track with a lot of parts. But no, what they did here was they cut across like that. Of course, the problem is they had a lot more speed than I do right now. So it's not going to be world record, but it's probably going to be my best time. Yeah, my best time, 1:11. Over 15 seconds faster than the author time, which is ridiculous. Then obviously the idea from that is you just refine it. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, this map. It's very. It took me a while. There's multiple different versions. I kind of wish I could have streamed the creation process of this track because a lot went into it. If I remember rightly, one of the main things it did is never actually braked there. It's a way to gain and maintain a lot more speed, so I might be able to get a way better time now. Or rather, I should be able to get, yeah, 3 seconds faster already. Keep the speed. I go wide here. Go across. Oh, no. I mean, it'll probably be faster, but it's not going to be world record. Yeah, 5 seconds faster, but it's not going to be world record. Yeah, just under. Oh, I was close. If I landed that better, that would have been real. That would have been world record. Yeah, the Roman. It's got world record on this track, and right now he's undefeated. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of parts in this. I think it's well over 1,000 parts. I had to make all the cubes and stuff. And this entire track is based off the Prophecy dungeon in Destiny 2. Which, who knows, maybe that might be a thing I can revisit. Maybe I can revisit and remake a few different dungeons from Destiny 2. Because I do very much like the game. As you can see, yesterday I was reacting to the showcase, giving off my thoughts and how I thought things were going to go. And yeah, things went very different, and I'm very excited how things are looking with that. But that's not what we're talking about here. Right now, we're talking about Zeepkist. Which again, a game I'm also really, really enjoying. I believe I've mentioned it before. This is one of my chill-out games I like to play at night. You know, I'll play this for a bit just to help me unwind, just a little bit more relaxing. I'll join in a few lobbies. I won't really ever try to go for like first place or anything, but I do like to just, you know, relax, unwind a little bit. It's a very fun, simple game. Oh, well, I'm going to beat my other time. Oh, I mean, this isn't even a good run. This might be new world record. Yes! New world record! And the thing is, I know I can do it faster. I know I can get a faster time. Because there were several things that I didn't do well. But yeah, new world record. I have the world record. Let's go. Turns out if no one else joins, I'm going to get the world record on all my tracks. I'm not going to be happy about it. You know, I wanted someone to show me some, and I broke the wheels. That's the problem. At this point when I made the track, I wasn't intending that shortcut. So there was no, I didn't put down any, well, anything really. But no, I do like it when people are a little bit more adventurous and can, you know, please come join. Come keep me company. Even if you're not watching the stream, come join the lobby. I just want people to come join. See, I'm faster already. See, way faster. There we are. New world record. Let's go. And right at the end. Yes, new world record. Nice. Let's go. There we are. That's how we do it. 103. I'll be interested. Again, I want people to join. I want to see if anyone can get a sub 1 minute time. Because now I have the world record on my own map, but I want other people to come join. So here's now we're getting to the new tracks. So new tracks time. So the first new tracks is Tropic Run. This is a very fun little track. And as you see, there's my personal best right there. Again, I hold the world record. Someone can beat me. Even then, it wasn't a good run. Again, I'm going to beat myself right here. It's a relatively short-ish track. It's not complicated or anything. It's quite easy, but there is a lot of scenery. And this was also entirely made before I had scaling mods and stuff like that, which I do now have. Here we go. New world record. 52 seconds. So yeah, also beat the author time, and I think that is definitely the fastest I had it, because I did also test all my tracks before bringing them onto this. But yeah, regardless, I would like some people to come play my tracks, please. Please come play my tracks. They're very fun, I promise. Pretty soon, I might rename the whole lobby into a threat. Do you think you can beat me at my own tracks? I'm very tempted soon to just rename it that. Then technically it's in line with the stream. But yeah, this is the first of the new tracks. So the inspiration behind this was actually I own Wallpaper Engine, and I like to change my wallpaper quite regularly. So what I will do is I'll change my wallpaper, and I'll change the RGB on my computer at the same time. And I'll change them so they match. And I'll base my RGB off my wallpaper. All just to make it look really nice and consistent. And this was actually based off my current wallpaper, which is, I believe, is made by someone called Biko some number. I can't remember the exact numbers in the username, but it's actually a Legend of Zelda. It's based off Legend of Zelda, the thing. But I didn't know that when I made the track and named it. So yeah, I didn't know that at the time. But yeah, nonetheless, it's just a very nice, simple track. You're just going down the mountain, just going to your home, is the idea. Originally, that little crossing was going to be a second jump to get to the house, but I thought I quite liked the idea of it just being like, oh, it's a makeshift little... But you know what? Yeah, I'll go into photo mode just to properly show you the track. So, as you can see, it's glitching out a bit there for reasons, but you never drive there, so that's fine. So then you go down there, you go round. There's a little bridge there. In the original, the bridge is broken, but I decided I want to keep it whole, just so then it's not a case of... Originally, the break would be about here-ish, is where I originally did it, but then I realized that, no, I want people to have a way to definitely be able to get over, even if they're going slow due to this S-bend here. So then you've got a definite way of going over. But look, it's a lovely waterfall. It took me a while to make. Obviously, there's rocks here to show the crest. And don't ask where the water's coming from. We don't want to think about things. This isn't realistic by any means. But yeah, so there's water coming down here from somewhere. It's just flowing down. And yeah, I even went as far as to put a little backdrop and little island stuff over here. So then if anyone else ever wants to play this, they can have multiple angles they can shoot stuff like at, and they can, you know, make thumbnails and that. And it's like, yeah, you can take shots from any angle. If you've got like the ray tracing and stuff on, you've got all these like little god rays and stuff going on. It's a nice little track. The idea is it's nice, it's scenic, it just looks very, very pretty. So yeah, you've got little beaches and stuff. You can technically, when you go to the sand area here, if you don't want to get a time, when you get to the sand area here, you can brake and you can actually go onto the water. You can drive around a bit, and yeah, it's just little nice. You can drive up over there. There is a barrier around everything just so you don't go too far, because I decided to play around with that a bit. But yeah, here's a little what I'm referring to as like the makeshift bridge that helps you actually get across the water. And as you can see, there's like nice little cats walking around. Here's your house. It's on stilts. And obviously to prevent from flooding, because obviously, as you can see, the beach is not that much higher than the water level, so a little bit of realism in there. But yeah, there's cats all around. They just roam around. They don't get in your way. And there's little cats. And in the house, there's cats and a fridge. That's it. It's the only things you have to your name, apparently. Cats and a fridge. Which, let's face it, what more do you need? What more do you need? Oh yeah, let's get another run in. If no one joins me into this track, I am changing the name to this. That's to try and get people in. You know, get some competitive edge going. I want people to try. Come on. Beat me at my own tracks. You know, think you can beat me at my new tracks? Come prove it. I'm issuing a challenge. Beat me at my tracks. Yeah, I'm not going to beat my own time here, but regardless, it's a fun track. It's a fun track. There is also the fact that the rocks stick out there. Yes, that is intentional. The idea is that if you want to definitely make sure you make it every time, you want to be right in the middle, because otherwise those rocks are going to come up and whack you, which isn't fun. Not fun. And yes, you can technically wall ride, but keep in mind that the edges are made of grass. So you have that to contend with. Oh no, we're gonna go again. We've got one. This is the last run. Let's go. Brake there to slow down. Oh no, I broke in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm slower. Yeah, I'm behind. I have to make up the speed. Smooth driving. No, I crashed there. I'm not going to get a better time, but we will complete this run. And then the issue will be issued. The challenge will be issued. There we go. That's the phrase that I need. There, you can arms up there to try and make it a bit easier for going through there. And yes, it's all sand. But for the most part, in that sand area, you're doing one turn and you're just going straight. The idea is it's not too bad. It shouldn't be too bad for anyone. No one should be complaining. But no one's here, so no one's here to complain. So, yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, challenge is being issued. About once the level loads. We'll load the level, we'll do a run, and then the challenge will be issued. So this is mirrored snow, and the first thing you'll be noticing is, oh no, we're playing on ice. Well, not, it's concrete, just made to look white. So you're welcome. It's not actually snow. And the idea with this track is that it is technically a mirrored track. So you can go either way. Technically, what I found, this is the slower way to go. But it does feel quite nice to go this way. This is the slower route. You preserve more speed going it in what kind of seems the intended way. Well, it's also not the intended way, but, you know, regardless. The idea is I wanted something bright, but I wanted it to be like, oh, it's like snow, but it's not. But yeah, the idea is it's Omni boosters to get you back up here and to get you down. So if you stick with that, technically you can get a bit more speed. If you brake and then go down, they will boost you, then also gravity as well. As you see, I'm not going to be getting world record here because I went a really stupid way. And you know what? We've done one way of doing it, so room settings. We're going to rename this to Think You Can Beat My New Tracks, or Think You Can Beat My New Tracks. I mean, unfortunately, I can't actually, I can't put a question mark, but, you know. So now I'll show the actual faster way of doing it. We've issued the challenge. Beat me at my own tracks. Come on. Because, yeah, that 105, that's gold time. That's not even good. That's not even gold. That's silver. So the idea is what you actually want to do is you want to jump straight here. And you kind of want to land into the embankment. So we'll get here, we're a little bit faster there, but we have a lot more speed. So that's going to carry on into the other checkpoints, which is going to help us out quite a bit. So the main thing is you definitely want to manage your speed, because the more speed you had going into each checkpoint, as you can see, my other ghost is only now going past. So yeah, the more speed you can carry on into each checkpoint is really going to help you out. So you want to try and stay level. Go low here so you can get in nice and tight with this. As you can see, same speed, but I'm a minute ahead. Yeah, also faster here, but 2 seconds faster. Now, it's not going to be all the time, but it is faster. There we are. So we are faster, but it's still not all the time. All the time was very, very tricky. I don't even really know how I got it. So now let's show another way you can go about with this. So the other thing you can do is you can brake right here to... Oh, no, that doesn't work. Oh, I lost a wheel. Yeah, the idea is that you want to try, and another thing you can do is you can try and in a wall ride that if you really want. I put the thing there. If you're good enough to do it, go for it. I've never tried it, so yeah. That's really not good. Okay, there. That's what we want. Faster still. And if we keep up the speed, like so. There we are. I see, the more speed you can keep at the start, the better. So now we're going faster. So this should be a good time. Oh, we're going a little bit slower there, but we are 2 seconds up. So hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. Oh! Okay, we beat off the time. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's keep going. Okay, but faster still. And unfortunately still no one has joined. I'd like some people to come join, please. As much as this is to show off my new tracks, I would still like to actually show them off to other people in the game. Like, come on, please come join. We are still going faster though, which is good, so we're going to get a better time. Oh, let's see, that's the problem. We lost all of our speed there. Yeah, we're not going to catch up. That's unrecoverable. We can't figure our speed back there. So if anything, probably best at that point at the end of the jump to actually tilt into it. Let's see, faster, slower there. But depends on how I land here. Nope, still slower. Not good enough. This track really compounds speed as you go. I think that's the whole thing of this track. It's really about compounding speed. So as you can see, I've got faster speed there, which really makes up yeah. So we're at plus 10 there. Ideally, you kind of want to keep the same height, because there's a speed booster hidden there anyway. So again, compound the speed, fully make use of it, go low to maximize it. You want it to be nice and smooth. So we're going to turn a bit there. Like that, like so. Oh, 2 seconds up. But there's boosters here, come on. Okay, there we are. Faster speed again. That's good. Good. I find funny saying the world record, but it's like, no, I got a better time right now. Oh, slightly less speed though. I'm ahead, but less speed. Yep, less speed, and I'm behind. Let's keep going. Oh. Thing is, that's not even the personal best. I just did a personal best. Okay, round ended. Okay. Ugh. Gonna sneeze. Oh. There we go. A little drink. Okay, so this is just a really stupid little track. So this is just a really stupid one. I literally just got bored. It's like, what do I do next? Let's just build something. So I built a little roller coaster. Where the idea is, yeah, and there's just a little wall right here, which I don't have the speed for. Yeah, okay, so that didn't go very well. But regardless, it's a stupid little roller coaster is all it is. It's kind of garish, but it's on purpose, so I feel like that's fine. No. There we go, we're going up. Hey, Mira has joined, welcome. Please don't leave immediately. The other thing with this is that there's no shortcuts. Not shortcuts, there's no checkpoints either. So the idea is it's fully open for, if you can find a cut, take it. A little break there. And 52. So better than half the time already. So that's pretty good. But yeah, this is not necessarily an easy track. It's kind of an obnoxious track, but it's deliberately so. .103, nice, good time. Because in theory, you could just jump down there and not have to do this turn at all. You could just jump it. Again, it's one of those things that's like, in theory, it's possible. But I've never pulled it off. Because usually by this point, you're definitely in the latter half of the run. So it's like, do you want to really risk it? But if you do risk it, you're guaranteed a really good time. Again, if you jump there, you're going to lose quite a bit of time. The problem is you always want at least some of the people in your lobby. Then other people will be like, ooh, there's people actually in there. Let's join. It takes that one person to be like, you know what? Yeah, let's give this a try. Okay, you know what? Oh, nearly. I reckon if I had arms up, I could have done it. Oh, Mirror has won. Well done. You've beat me at a level. Someone's actually risen to the challenge. Well done. Nope, I did that really stupidly. I mean, there is one track coming up that's really long. I wonder if anyone will actually also be able to finish it. I hope so, because it is a very fun track. Nope, I didn't think it off across in time. So all you gotta do is just gotta fall down. Or maybe even use it as a jump, perhaps. There's a few different ways you could potentially go about it. Oh, that's not good. Nope, nope, I won't be able to do it. It's a really bad time. Alright, we're going down. But yeah, Mirror has risen to the challenge. The first person to handle the track, as the stream is called. So the main thing you want to do is you don't want to turn that too much. But yeah, Mirror has beaten me at this track. Oh, I jumped into it. No. Right, we're going to see if I can do that little cut that I found. That wasn't intentional, but is there. So we're going to see if it's doable. Oh, yes, it is doable. I'm back on top. I didn't even realize that was there at first. It's like, okay, it's technically doable, but is it? And now we have confirmed it is. It is actually doable. There we go. 46. It doesn't actually shave that much off, which is interesting. It feels like you would shave off more. Yeah, interesting. It feels like it should. It feels like it should cut off, save way more time. But I suppose while you're going down the loop, you are building up a lot of speed. So there is that aspect. Oh. There you are. So that's going to be a one and done thing. Oh, and if I don't do it in this run, then I've pretty much not got the chance of doing it. Oh, no, I did it too early. No. Can't be done. Can't be done. I didn't manage it. Unfortunately, the next one is pain. If I remember rightly, the next one is pain. Oh, no. No, can't be done. But yes, people have joined. Now things get fun. Ooh. No hands potentially just make it? Huh. Yeah, I've only got a total of 9 wins. Let's see the next track. If I remember rightly, this is Lecker Jumps. No, Hawk Top Trial. Okay, so this is a long one. This is a very, very long one. Now, so this is, the story behind this is, especially if you watched on the channel, I did a trip to the Lake District as part of a holiday, to Hawkshead. And we stayed there for about a week, and it was a very, very fun holiday. And part of one of the things we did is, me and my dad, we went on a mountain bike trial. So I remade that trial here in Zeepkist. You can see, it's a long one. Now, the original trial itself takes like an hour and a half to complete. This is about 3 minutes. So significantly cut down. But the main thing about this is you want to maintain speed. I mean, regardless of what you do, you can keep this very, very fun. But if you want to beat the auto time, you also have to take cuts, and that means you have to take risks. Now, to maintain speed, you have to take risk, and you have to use a lot of different techniques. So this is a very, very tough track. Very, very tough. So you've got the arms up here, and I found it best to brake when you bounce, and brake a little bit when you get to here. Wall ride a bit there, and then prepare. Because you're going to want to brake a little bit here to so you got about 100 speed. And that just makes this next thing a little bit manageable. And no, mirror has left. That's a shame. Yeah, long track, but not too bad. Again, it's a long track, but it's not overly technical. I've seen way more technical tracks that are longer than this. The best thing you can do here is you can do a little bit of braking. That gives you a little bit extra control as you go over the top here. And you want to be on the left side here. Then you can just nice and easily skip across. Hope I landed that slightly wrong because you're not really meant to bounce there. That's a part where if you bounce, you're going to go really, really bad. And it is a shame. I did want more people here for this because, again, it's a long track and I really would like to see how people handle it. But as you can see, the actual full floor of it is banked, and that's to help with maintaining speed and going through all the bends. It's deliberately there to help you. Now, this ending part, this part will catch you out. You want to brake slightly, and then it's back to normal here. You're fine, you're fine. Now, I'm not going to beat my author time. And you're back to the start. That is technically the trial. That's the whole trial. Now, you may have seen there's a road there. What happens if you take it? Well, let me show you what happens if you take it. Because obviously there's a blockade there telling you to go that way. But what if you sneak past? You think, oh, because obviously this is the same road you see further down. What if you take it? Well, you're stuck at 30 miles an hour. You're stuck at 30, and to get to the first checkpoint, it will take you about 2.5 minutes, which means then you've got 30 seconds to do the rest of the stuff, which you can't do. So, yeah. And this is only one way. And I chose 30 because it's the lowest you can go. Basically, yeah. You're stuck at 30 for this entire thing. It is literally a case of, ha, you thought you were being smart. But if I remember rightly, actually, the speed limit down here is 30 as well. So, true to life, the speed limit for this is 30. Now, obviously, I'm not going to stick on with this. We're going to go to photo mode. But as you can see, I've added lakes and stuff because it's the Lake District. Now, in the actual place, yeah, you're not actually... yeah, there's actually no lakes here. But considering it's the Lake District, I wanted to add something that was conveyed that is the Lake District. So I added lakes. And as you can see, I think it looks very nice. There's about 1,000 parts here. So, again, not the most ridiculous tracks out there, but, you know, a fair amount. But yeah, the idea is also you want to take off from there, and you want to go down here and begin the trial. But the idea is you want to obviously keep speed as much as you can, because there's not a lot of speed boosters, so you've got to manage speeds. You're going to gain speed in downhill, but you want to have the right amount of speed. Or again, you're going to build up a lot of speed to get up here. And yeah. My recommendation is always, for this downhill part, get to the left side, brake a little bit. You want to have no more than like 140 speed, and you want to be careful. Because yeah, if you go off, you're off. So you want to be very careful with this. And unfortunately, I really wish there was more people here to experience the next one, because I know what's coming on after this. This track is evil, shall we say. It has an alternate version, which is very, very evil. I really do wish more people would join. But again, Ronan's playing, and Ronan's like one of the big players in this game. It is a shame. It is a shame. At the very least, people might be here. I'm hoping more people might join for the later tracks, because some of those are spicy. Unfortunately, some of these tracks are very much pain. So, prepare yourselves. Landed. I'd recommend no more than like 130, especially going into down here. 120 is very safe. You're able to do this very smoothly. But also, the idea is you want to be nice, and you want to keep it nice and smooth. Going up here. So the main thing I've noticed here is whatever speed you go into here in, so as you can see, I get in here just under 90. This turn up here will lose you about 15 speed, if not more. So as you go down, arms up, you want to be very deliberate. Now you can technically do this without braking, but it's very difficult, as I just demonstrated. Though maybe no, you can't really get back onto the track. Once you're off track, you're kind of done. Which is, yeah, it's a brutal track. It's a brutal long track. But once you get it down, it's very fun. It is quite fun. The thing I usually tend to notice is that you just sort of no-brain this, and you do quite well. Yeah, another one. But yeah, these are very, very tough tracks. Very, very tough. Hey, argument. And so this is the same track, but harder. And you start off on ice, where if you don't line yourself up right, you're just going to die. So you got to line up before the booster. You land here, you want to drift across, and then, oh, this entire thing is now grass. So you got to take things very slow. The whole track's going to be a little bit slower. This whole thing is very, very difficult. This track is pain. This track is pure pain. But if you endure, the reward is great. You'll be one of the few to ever actually finish this track. Yeah, my bronze time for this is 5 minutes. So, for my run through here, you want to brake a lot. So when you come to this point, you want a maximum speed of about 120. You want to brake, and you hold the brake, you'll sort of hold that speed. Left side, gets to the bottom, you kind of still want to brake, and still, I didn't do it right. You want to brake hard and keep it. You want to keep on to it. Because you want to use the ice to... Because the problem is the ice you've got here is like 0 friction. So you want to sort of set up for getting in now. When you do the jump, that'll shift you over across a bit more. When you land, your trajectory shifts and then you get in. This track is pain. I'll be amazed if even I finish it, because this is a very hard track. This track is massive amounts of pain. This is where it's useful to keep the stream open so you can hear me, well, talk, basically. Not to mention, you're in first person, and unfortunately, once you've got a certain amount of speed, you're kind of most likely going to end up keeping it. Okay, so not ideal, but at the very least, I can get through it. Ideally, when you get to here, you want about 90 speed. It's the best way to try and do this. I don't have that. So you're going to be I'm going to be very slow here. The entire thing is going to be very slow. You want to keep it very level and be very careful. Because again, you're going to go up here, you're going to lose about 15 speed. This is very, very tough. And I would recommend not taking the jump. Now, granted, if you do, you're guaranteed to be author time, which is 4 minutes. So when you get to here, my recommendation is brake. Just brake going down here. You'll get to 100 speed, then you can easily just cruise around, and it's nice and easy. It's an easy way of doing it. You release at the bottom, and you're nice and simple. You're going to do it. The jump is there if you're brave enough to try and take it. I wouldn't recommend it. And the good thing is all the boosters on this are altered to make sure the map is completable. So as much as, yes, this is hard, it is completable. Obviously. Now, especially enough, that boost there is kept the same, but it's not too bad because you can just wall ride this, and it's very easy to do. This part is the same as it was, normal. Now, here's the black ice again. So you got to sort of line it up and just go. You want to control your speeds. You want to be careful here. And you go up here. You want to go low. Land about mid. And you want to go low here. And you're going to come out on the top about mid or high even. Now again, you want to be careful here. You want to make sure you make use of your brakes to control your speed. You've got a lot of speed here. You want to control it. The author time is slower for a reason. You're going to want to take your time. Go to the left there. Go to the side. You want to be careful. You want to brake. There we go. You want to go up. You're going to go up here. Brake, 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 brake. Ideally, you want to... Oh, no, no, no. I broke too much. Broke too much. No, I'm going backwards. Oh, no. At this point, I can't complete the track. I already have to GG. Yeah. At this point, if anyone joins, they can't complete the track. Yeah, you can't complete the track at this point. It's so long, you can't complete it now. If you chart now, you cannot complete it. I have to GG already. Yeah, I can't complete it. Yeah. And the other difficult thing is that it's in first person the entire time. So yeah, as you can see here, I've gone way too fast already. So when it comes to the bottom, braking. Yeah. Yeah, this track is very tough. Yeah. But it's on purpose. It's very tough on purpose. I mean, again, you can try and do the whole thing of like you go in here, but you got to bounce and yeah, you're not really going to do it. It's like, yeah, it's still technically there, but this entire road is black ice, so you're not going to do it. Yeah, that's an understatement. It was done deliberately to annoy pros. It was done deliberately to annoy the pros. I know, it is possible. It is possible. Yeah, you have to manage your speed. You have to manage your speed throughout the entire thing. But yes, it is possible. It is possible. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get a verification run for you, but I guarantee, I promise, it is possible. You just have, the thing is that a lot of players in this aren't accustomed to actually having to intentionally brake, and that's kind of the problem. That's not fun. You have to brake. Yeah, it looks like a Mackie paint track. It kind of is. It kind of is. The fastest I complete the track is 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 10 seconds is author. 4 minutes and 9 seconds is author time. It is a very long and a very difficult track. You have to take things a lot slower on this than people are used to. In fact, I'll even write that. The trick for this track is you have to take things a lot slower than most Zeepkist players are used to. Yeah. And he's left. Oh. That's a shame. I'm all on my own again. Yeah, no one won. My mouse. Oh, I dropped out for a second there, but we're back. There we are. So yes, this is Lekker Jumps. This is kind of also a pain track, but not too bad. It's not nowhere near as bad as the other one. The idea is you want to jump into here, jump into the hole, and hopefully make it down without dying. Like so. And hopefully have enough speed to actually make that jump. Oh, just made it. And then you want to use the styre as a jump. Go back here. You have this, which is going to flip you around. You then want to turn around on the ice. The ice there is intentional, entirely to flip around. Then you've got greater control. And you really want to sort of land in the middle. Or get really lucky with the bounce. Yeah, there is also another way you can do this, but this is the fastest way. Hey, people, someone has joined. And someone big as well, Jesus. Oh, nope, I didn't hear that right. Welcome. Actually got some pro here. It's a shame. Why was you here for the last track? The last track was designed for you. Hey, more people have joined. Okay, the latter half people are joining. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I'll see if I can get a time, because this is this is also a very tough track. A lot of the tracks I've built for this are very, very difficult. So, yep, you want to go like that. Spin around. Like so. Dodge that. And land in the middle. Oh, oh. Kind of. You want to... that's very difficult to stay on. But there we go. Now I can type, welcome! Again, it's a very, very difficult track, this one. Hey, and I beat my author time. Nice. Yeah, you want to sort of bank off there. Land in. Keep the speed like so. Go up. And Grimm's left. I don't blame you. Oh, I've lost the wheel, but can I make it? Can I make it? No, I bounced off. No. It's a very tough track. Very, very tough, but all doable. All my tracks I've done. I've completed them myself. I made sure of it. I made sure they were all done. Because I know technically the tracks are kept as a text file, but I don't know. The idea of editing the text file to me is cheap. It's a cheap way of doing it. It's not fun. Sure, it can be fun if you want to see people actually try and complete something impossible. But I don't know, to me it's also like a very cheap way of doing things. So yes, all the tracks are doable. The idea here is you want to try and land on the middle. That's the way to guarantee the end. Now, if it's the fastest way, I don't know. I did actually try putting the feather block there to try and help you with landing. It actually made it harder, which was the complete opposite intention of what I had. It made it actually really difficult to try and land there. For some reason, not having the feather block made it easier. And I lost the wheel. Oh, good. Oh, messed it up there. I want to do it the proper way now. I want to do it the proper way. No, messed it up. So, okay, that kind of works. So the idea is, yeah, this is a big bowl, and you can go in when you're ready. Ada's joined. Welcome, Ada. And Ada left. He saw it and was like, no. It's like, no, I'm not doing this. To be fair, you've been spared. Don't blame you. Also, that's the thing I'll say. Also, shout out to Ada for his series where he's showing off all these different tracks. Really, really, for all the ZSL tracks. Really, really fun. Really, really good. I think he saw the jump, because I know he was saying that he doesn't like jumps very often. So I think he saw Lekka jump and was like, no. I don't blame him. I don't know if the next track has jumps or not. I can't remember. Hang on, let's check, shall we? Chest controls, let's check that. Lekka jump, what's next? Pastel wave. Okay, then Ice Rider. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, this is a tough track. It's a tough track. I'm also curious as to how the... oh, I've missed. I did do it once. I mean, the problem is I edited the level afterwards, after doing this. I did get it once where in testing, I managed to get it so I jumped directly into the funnel perfectly, and she just went straight down. Oh, no. And they've left already. Why is it with people just coming and then leaving? Come on, stick around, have some fun. And yes, also I changed. If anyone watches this back for who was in the lobby, I changed the name only because no one was joining. I was saying, "Hey, come check out my maps." No one was joining. We've already been through half, so yeah, no one was joining. But yeah, this whole track, it was named after and painted after my keyboard, which is a Wooting Lecker. Which is what... So that's why it was out of there. The keyboard isn't pain. Yeah, that's the thing. If we make the jump directly into the funnel, then yeah. So this is my Zeepkist Super League track. Which then I make that later on there's an extended version of. So the main idea here is you want to land then hands up because it gives you a little bit extra height. Just to... Oh, it didn't do it there. The idea is that you can use it just to clear things and it helps it a bit more. But no, I am actually very proud of this track. I'm very happy about this. Especially for my first entry into a contest. Very happy with this track. I think I remember that block there, I roughly got from... Oh, no, I'm not going to finish there. I'll go in further mode so I can show. Where is it? Yeah, this transition here where there's the fan that pulls you up. I got the idea for that from, I believe it was I think it was a Dapper. No, it was either a Dapper or a Cosmo level. They did something very similar, but the difference is with them, you had to brake. With this, I wanted to do it a little bit more natural, so it guarantees you're going to do it, but it's an interesting transition. You're using a single fan both to pull you to it and pull you over and give you speed to actually get to the next booster, which then you go through and you jump. But still, 41 seconds by bird's eye view. I'm not fully sure how they got that sort of time. That is fast. Luckily, this level is a little bit less pain. This one I actually tried to make it somewhat nice, because I know that one of the things I see in the rules was for a track to be picked, you wanted something that, is relatively nice. The difficult part is the kind of random element at the end is the jumps. Which, to be fair, in the extended edition of this track, these jumps aren't there. Oh, nope, I messed it up. Missed. Not good, not good. But hey, we have people here now. This is fun. I was surprised no one else got to finish yet. This is... was this track actually really hard? I didn't think it was. I didn't think this track was all that hard. I mean, the next track is somewhat hard just because it's ice. I don't know. I both in this and in Zeepkist, no, not Zeepkist, Trackmania, another driving game I play. it's very much a case that ice isn't loved. So it's very much becomes a case of like, yeah, but ice is more tolerated in Trackmania than it is in this, and that's what led to Ice Rider being made. Tried to take some of the aesthetics of Trackmania Ice and bring it into this game. So we will have to see what people think to it. Okay, this should definitely be a finish now. There we go. Hey! Oh, and you got 41. Wow. Is that a new world record? Oh, just under. Wow. And I don't even know what they did. Jeez. Okay, I'm a bit faster than I was. Okay, go straight. Come on. I've got a green time. Can I at least get faster time? Okay, technically off faster time. Oh, 8-bit pigeons left. That's a shame. Everyone keeps leaving though. That's really... It's a shame. It is a shame. No, I just massively messed that up. Oh. Right, you know what? Since we've got people, it's at least someone here now. Let's change the room name so it's not so provocative. Just come try my new tracks. Else if I don't do that. There we go. No. There we go. Hopefully some people come join. It'll be very nice. Come on, please come join. I like it when there's a lobby of like a lot of people. It's always very nice. I mean, I'm faster, but time's slower. Off the corners a bit. I mean, I'm faster with thing as well, so maybe. No, crashed. No good. Try again. Oh, this might be the last run. In fact, it will be the last run. Then we get to Ice Rider. Yeah, for anyone who's wanting to get started with Zeepkist at all, and you're seeing all the pros thinking, how on earth do you do all that? The big thing I would definitely recommend is try and build levels that force you to push your skill set, because in order to, at least the proper way to do it, the proper way to complete the levels is you have to complete them yourself. So if you build them slightly above your skill set, you should hopefully be able to get them in. Hey, I have someone to GG with. Yes. Finally. Little bit of water. There we go. So yes, this is Ice Rider. Idea of this was to try and make ice fun. And I'm curious how everyone else takes this, because this is going to be very, very interesting. So the idea of what I do is I go down, and go around, because the idea is, again, it's symmetrical, so you can... Oh, no, I fell out. No good. The idea is you leave red and you want to enter green. Here's the idea, anyway. Oh, I did that really bad. So what you want to do here is you want to go up and brake. Have to brake, 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 and use the fact that you're going up to help you very nice and easily just cruise into there. The thing is, the track is easy to finish, hard to master. The idea is that, you know, you want to keep replaying it again and again so you till you get to number one. Is my idea behind it anyway. Oh, we got some jazz. I feel like that's needed for this. You want to keep nice and calm with this track. You go low here. Like, I'm not going to get off the time with this. I had a bad start. And then up. About that, round, and down. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's nice and easy track. I mean, I still tend to get gold, but yeah, nice and easy track. I think he's going to follow me. So I go up like that, round, down. You want to get down here into the pocket. And then you want to turn gradually, gradually. You want to stay there. Turn fully, fully, fully. And here you want to brake as much as you can. So that then you can turn. Oh, just missed. But you want to go high and then down in is where you want to go. It's a very tough track. I feel like it's easy to make difficult tracks. Okay, I've got a lot of speed here. And I've got even more. Yeah, you don't want to go too high. You got to be very careful. Then leaving the exit here, you kind of want to do the same. That you go high and then you come down. That'll help you get your speed back up. Then here, you want to use the speed you've got to ramp yourself up. And in you go. Our energies joined. And Cactus Head. Sounds like a band. Although, to be honest, quite a lot of metal bands have head in their name, actually. 21. Still not my author time, but it's a start. So yeah, you can go either way is the main big thing. You pick your side, whichever side is more comfortable for you. I always go left side. Left side is more comfortable for me. Okay, so what I did there is I just broke the entire time. You want to do the main braking at the ends. That's when you're going up and then you come back down. And even then, there's actually some other ways that I've done it where you can keep a lot of speed where you sort of lip up and then turn around on the ice, then come down. That can help save a lot of speed. Not like that. That was awful. Hey, we got some pros in here. Yeah. Hopefully they stay around. Hopefully they stick around. So again, here, brake. You want to be turning. You want to be turning. And then down. Okay, I've got more speed, but worse time. So again, up, you're going to slide up, and then you're going to come down. Really bad speed for here right now, I've got. Here we go. You can go out a little bit here. Anything you just want just to get nice and clean in. Yeah, the idea of this was to try and make ice a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fun. Unfortunately, no one else has finished. Other than me. It's tough. It's a tough track. Ice is tough. But the idea is with this, I'm giving you a little bit extra space to explore it a bit. Renergy's left. No! Oh, that nearly worked of how I one of the ways you can do it that's really fun. That really worked. Oh, we're coming up to the end now. That's a shame. No one else could finish. That's a shame. GG. That is a shame. That's a tough one. Next one's a bit easier. This one's... yeah, this one's a bit nicer than the last. Still, 22nd time. Come on, don't just die on it like that. Come on. So yes, anyone who recognizes this is my 30-minute track, but I finished it. I actually put paint on, give it a nice vibe and everything. Put a few things around it. It's quite nice. It's a nice little track. And of course the shortcut still works. Yeah, that's time you get if you do it the normal way. However, the way I do it is do that, round, and down. Like so. 20-second time, yeah. Hey, pigeons, join, and socks. Welcome. I like this track because it's got a nice, fun shortcut, but at the same time, oh, Cactus Head might get even a faster time. Oh, go on, you can do it. You can do it. Go on. Oh, 18! 22! Wow. People are already beating me. Nice. This is what I wanted. This is good. Oh, he's climbing up immediately. Ooh. No, considered that. It should be fun. Nope, no, that didn't go where I planned at all. Again, easy track to finish, but once you figure out there's the cut, that's all you're going to want to do. No. I wonder if you could like do hands it, but you can't. But hey, we've got some people joining, which is nice. No, the idea is that it doesn't need checkpoints. There's a deliberate cut. But then the cut doesn't work. I'll type in the chat just because then they can actually hear. There we are. Yeah, I wanted to keep it in just because I could have put in checkpoints to finish this track, but you know that cut was found in the lobby, and I really liked it. So I decided, you know what, that's going to be the author time, and I just kept doing it until I got a really good author time. I was fond of the cut. What can I say? I was fond of the cut. Well, except the cut sometimes makes you lose your wheels, which isn't fun. And if it does make the entire track like null and void, but you know. So, oh, I'm not getting close. How did you get 17 seconds even? Jeez. How? What did you do? I need to know. I don't even know how I got that off the time, because I'm not even getting anywhere close to it now. I think that was like a one-off fluke, and I'm just doing badly now. And I lost all my wheels. No fun. Ah, well. Everyone else is jumping way more. I just didn't even pay attention to that. People are jumping really close to it. Oh no, more speed, but you go wide if you've got more speed. If anything, you want kind of less. Okay, 19, there we go. It's something. Not great, but it's something. Oh. Oh. And I'm not the winner! I'm happy. We have other people very happy. And this is Pastel Wave Extended. Now I'm just going to do the cut immediately from how you get the fastest time. Or how I get my time, should I say. Oh, Cactus Head is gone. That's a shame. People are finding it. They're writing it. Nice. So yes, as you can see, Arder, if you ever see this part there at the end was done entirely for you. Oh, 8-bit Pigeon's gone as well. The idea of this was kind of it to be like a skate park. We go, and down here. Yes, the whole thing of where it turns around at the bottom with the pipe was entirely because in the track review that Arda did for all the Zeepkist 50 block levels, he was saying that he didn't really quite like the whole thing of it being that, oh yeah, it's a lot of jumps and stuff like that, and he's not very fond of it. So I was like, you know what? It's kind of true. There's a lot of jumps to the end. It made it a little bit more difficult. It made it so it was a little bit harder for everyone to finish, and that probably worked against it in it being chosen for the actual tournament. So I said, you know what? Let's do something else with it. Let's do this. And there's a jump, which is very easy, and then this jump, which again, very easy, that just takes you straight to the finish. Oh, ever so slightly slower. But yeah, it's a tough track. I don't want things to be easy. I want them to require a bit of skill. And I fell off. I don't even have the skill. Let's go. Now, the thing is, I've really quite enjoyed actually making tracks. It's been a lot of fun. And going the other way is what nets you the silver time, actually. So if you take it the intended way, that'll actually get you the silver time. So you'll pass, just, yeah, not very fast. And if you, in theory, manage to do it the intended way, but take some shortcuts I didn't intend, I figured that's what will give you probably the gold time. Yeah, fun. I figure this is a fun little track. It's a little bit something different, you know. Just to keep things a little bit differently, you know. That whole thing. Although I will say, I am also trying to think of a theme I can do for like a heavy metal track. None of, well, apart from maybe one, none of my tracks have really represented the fact that I'm a massive heavy metal fan. And so I really want one that will show that off. And I've been trying to think of a theme that I can base it around and a way I can design everything so it would actually show that off, that, you know, hey, I'm a big fan of heavy metal. Let's make a track that reflects that. And I've been trying to come up with something, but trying to actually think of a... Well, for track design, a theme, the way I could work that in was very difficult. I even at one point, initially, when I was designing this, I built it out as I had here. And I also considered completely deleting all the parts that were here as part of the original Pastel Wave and try doing something more with it. But it didn't quite feel right. I quite liked the flow that came out of it because I used Pastel Wave as a base, which then I literally expanded upon with this. So it felt a bit weird to then go back and adjust things in this way. So hence why things are the way they are in this. I don't know, I feel like this is it's a track which you can complete quite easily, but if you're going for the top times, you gotta do things fast. And wow, a 25. Wow. Someone found an easy way of doing stuff on this. Because ideally, if you could turn directly 90 degrees, you're still in the booster, which will then just boost you across here very quickly. But I've never found a way to be able to do that due to the fact the amount of speed that you've got. Yeah, I quite like the idea of like extending Pastel Wave to... Because 50 blocks was very limiting. There were different things that I did in that track, which I then had to get removed. Or readjust based on what other people were doing. Because I kind of saw other people doing some things and I thought, oh, that's actually a pretty good idea. I'll give that a try. That's eventually what led to the final Pastel Wave we have now. So what I did is with this, in the extended version, is I brought back some of those original ideas that I cut out initially, to bring it back into what we have now. I think it's a relatively fun track. It's quite fun. It's nice. Pretty simple. It's got a nice flow to it, you know. On initial thought, you don't see those jumps, but then when you see them, it's like, oh, those work quite nicely because you land there. It'll force you in, but then there's the platform there that naturally will have you land there. That's the idea. That's why it comes in. Is the idea anyway. Now, there's lots of ideas in this track. Whether they actually get realized is a different thing entirely. Whether they ever came across is a different thing entirely. Raven's joined. Hello, Raven. Welcome. Ooh, escape. So yeah, this is a multipath track. Now, there is actually something I want to show in this track. So yeah, this is a multipath track. Multipath horror themes track. And you've just got to get out the house. Kind of interesting that Raven joined now. Okay, so far as I can tell, that is the fastest route. You just have to take it really well. But yeah, there's other routes you can take. There's lots of different routes you can take. You can go that way. You can fly around. There's lots. This is a much more... There's a big, giant eye. But you notice that there's checkpoints, and it doesn't matter which way you go. You're always going to hit the checkpoints. And that's because the checkpoints are outside the house. So if I quickly go to photo mode, if I go out here, you can't really... You can kind of see them in the distance there. Like, what's to go faster? There we go. So I put them really far out, the idea being that you can't really see them. You can maybe see them. I don't know. YouTube is... I can see them, but... So, yeah, the checkpoints are really, really far away out here. Hopefully, can you maybe see them? I'm trying to look on the thing to see when you can see them. Okay, so yeah, here they are. Here are the checkpoints. As you can see, they've been scaled to be absolutely massive. But then the idea is that it completely covers the house. But not only that, there's a secret finish, but it's not a faster finish. It's actually a slower finish. So if you go here and you turn right, there's an elevator shaft that you fall down, and then you just fall out the map. And sure, you get to that you get to the checkpoints really fast. But if you fall and fall and fall, well, you'll see. I don't know if you'll see it on YouTube due to it being a different bit depth for color, but we are now about to hit a hidden ending that takes just about a minute to get. So yeah, you'll get silver time, but yeah, that's about it. So yeah, a true multi-path track. And I crashed. It's a multi-path track. The idea being escape as quickly as possible. Oh, that landed really badly. The thing I found that really helps with that is if you can wall ride ever so slightly. No, that's too wide. You basically almost want to turn immediately. Like that. Yeah. You don't want to be in the air there, because then you can't line up for the next thing. So you've got to be able to stick to the ground. It's very... It's a tough... It's an easy track to finish. Tough to master. As is kind of the thing with most of my tracks, actually. Easy to finish, tough to master. And also, there's little blocks so that you can't just, skip down in between the tracks. I did cover them. You can't do that. I also surprisingly find that oh yeah, it'll say there minus 99 from my last run. But I am technically going to finish faster than my other run, so... It's a short track. It's a short track, but very interesting. Here's the idea, anyway. The idea is always that my tracks are trying to be interesting. Maybe do something a little bit different that people haven't seen before. Ooh, too slow there. Too slow. No, go faster. I mean, technically I'm a second up, but don't have as much speed as before. Plus, I found that if you're going over a lamp, you can go across it sideways. You can go a lot faster. You can just like stick to it. It's not fast enough. Come on. The difference between gold and author time is like it's tiny, but it does make a difference. Okay, I've got speed there this time. You definitely want to try and snipe that corner as close as you can get it. Arms up there. 38! Still not faster than Socks. Well done, Socks. Well done. I mean, I fully expected that eventually this would be a case of like, oh yeah, everyone's going to take the same route. But, you know. But then, I don't know. There could be a faster route. I don't know. I mean, this is potentially quite fast. Oh, no, you don't have the speed. You don't have the same speed. It's one of those things like, I don't know which is fastest. I don't know. Everyone converges on a single route by the end of it. With that being the fastest route, but is it? I don't know. I made multiple routes, but I don't know which is fastest. But yeah, generally, I don't know which is the fastest route, so please, if someone ends up finding a faster route on this track, please, like, upload a video so I can see. I'd love to see, like, faster routes. I think there's one more track. One more. We're on to the last track. I hope you've all enjoyed. Here we are. This is Canyon Roll. Try to go for more classic Zeepkist look with this. But there's a line to take, because there's checkpoints to get. But also, just short track. I'm not going to get author time again, but... There we are, 35. And so yeah, that's the transfer with wall transfer, without anything to like suck you onto it. So you've got to almost treat it like a jump more than a wall ride. It's kind of the same there. At least here, it does transition into a wall ride. But yeah. Oh, not any better. I thought I took that better as well. Plus, eventually, yep, I knew that was going to happen. Yep. Eventually, it gets to the point where it sets in, and I just keep making that same mistake again and again and again. And it's really not very good. No, I'm making the same mistake again. Yeah, the trick is not to think of it as a wall ride. Think of it more like a jump. Oh, and now I can't do it. Oh, hey, someone's beat all the time. Nice. Well done, Socks. Hey, I guess Socks kinds of likes it, even if the wall ride is dead. I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals here. Is it good or bad? Oh, great. I'm getting... Oh, well. We will see. Welcome! I don't know how to pronounce that name at all. Just, Oh, I can't get any faster. I'm like stuck at a speed, but I did manage to go faster at one point, and I don't know how. Here we go. Oh, I did that really wrong. Oh, I mean, I guess it's faster, but come on. Here we go. Down we go. Come on. I can't do that part now. Well, I guess that's kind of a recovery. Not a very good one, but it's kind of a recovery. Yeah, I'm not finishing. That's a really bad time. Oh, no, too slow. Still not doing it. I'm still not doing it very well. Come on. Ooh, someone found a cheese. Ooh, nice. I need to see this. Okay, I've got to see this cheese. Come on. I see it. Ooh, actually, well, maybe ish. Oh, Sock sees it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's slower. Yeah, don't think it's quite as fast. I didn't. Maybe. We'll see. I can't even make it. I can't even do it in the first place. Oh well. GG! And there we go. That is the stream of all my levels. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. Yeah. I do hope everyone has enjoyed. Yeah. One second. I just need to close something there. There we go. So, there we are. So, thank you so much for watching the VODs as well. Also, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. You know. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed. Every now and again gaming, and we will see you next time. Till then, goodbye.